Hey, welcome back everyone. Today I want to go over the anycubic Viper. Anycubic did not send me this. I actually bought this myself off of eBay as a unrepaired, untested returns printer. This is the second one of these I actually received. The first one had some, when setting it up, it had some sensor errors and stuff like that. But I finally got past those, checked the connections, and got it to print. Printed once, I went to print it again, and would not. I got another error, had to restart. And after that, would not get past the loading screen. After some tests, I realized it's the motherboard, but I got the printer really, really cheap, less than half the price. So I'm gonna order a new motherboard for it and stuff like that. So I ordered another one, which is this one right here. It came, everything was with it, needed. The SD card was blank that was in it, but no big deal. I have enough SD cards and I always raise them anyhow. The only thing that was with it is the bed had some filament residue on it. It still does. It's slowly working its way off of prints. But pros I like about this Kobra is it is direct drive. No big Bowden tube to screw up and stuff like that. It does have the adjustable tensioner knobs like the Ender 3 V2 does. That's a great thing. Over my other anycubics compared to this one takes a micro SD, where the other ones take the standard SD. So all my memory cards, except for a couple, are all micros, so I have the adapter, just put it in there and print. Touchscreen on here thing is basically the exact same that they put on the Viper. Does have a PEI bed, and as you can tell, it is printing fine now. No issues I see with the prints and the supports. Everything's nice and solid. And the setup of this thing was easy. Take it out of the box, and the setup this comes in, this came to me is basically the exact same way it comes brand new. I watched some unboxing videos, stuff like that. Take it out of the box, take the parts out, screw the gantry on with 4 screws, screw the filament holder on, and 3 screws to hold the control panel in, and connect the cable in, and a little mount back here for the cable, and you're done. The only downside I do not like about this so far is there's no filament runout sensor. I like to have those, especially when doing big prints, so I don't run out of filament or have to worry about buying a super big spool and stuff like that. It'd be costly. I buy cheap filaments. Mostly I've been buying cheap PLA on Amazon. That is about the same price as those bulk orders of PLA Plus you can get from those companies. And I mean, some of these things I'm printing are massive. Here's something I've been printing now. This is part of fuselage for a RC F4U Corsair. This thing takes about 4 rolls of filament to do. Plus all the extra stuff you have to buy for it. But I've been working on this between between the Viper, the Ender 3 V2, and the Kobra here. I wish the other Kobras had direct drive. I would love to try like a Kobra Max with direct drive and stuff like that. But they decided to go back to the Bowden tube setup, which is like, for me, feels like it's not a Kobra Max, it's a Viper Max. But yeah, would you... The Cobra is very simple to upgrade. I mean, not upgrade. Very simple to set up. It runs great. The auto bed leveling on it is metallic, is magnetic. So you have to, it picks up off the PI bed. So you couldn't put a glass bed on there and do it. It won't register. But the PI bed works great. It sticks fine. Just gotta make sure you clean your bed like we always do. But if you're looking for a decent, cheaper direct drive printer, go for one of these. It works fine. It's basically, I think it's about the same build volume as a Ender 3. But real simple to build. It has a front micro SD port here on the thing. Also has a micro SD thing on the control panel for firmware upgrades on it. It has a bootloader system like you can put on the Ender 3s for uploading, for upgrading the firmware and stuff like that, which is a great option. You don't have to do those special hacking and splicing to cables to transfer it on or anything like that. It's like some of my other printers do. Upgrade wise, I'm sure there's upgrades for it and stuff like that. Like if you want to do a better direct drive system, do some changes and stuff like that. But I don't see a reason you need to upgrade this besides adding a filament sensor, which anycubic sells, and they're like 20 bucks. When I upgrade it, when I get the motherboard for the yellow one, I do plan on ordering round sensors for both of them. Because, well, when you print big stuff, especially if it goes over a roll, or you're printing lots of parts of the same color, you don't have to change rolls halfway through because you're not sure if you're going to run out or not. So, if you want to see me do any more reviews and stuff like that, I try to do as much reviews as possible on printers and companies that would like me to test their printer. This one I fully did on my own to show off the printer and talk to you about buying some of these return printers. So, happy 3D printing. I got some more videos I'm going to be working on hopefully this week. Maybe I do another one later on today and stuff like that. So, happy 3D printing and enjoy it. Take care, everyone. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I do have a donation link in my description for the profile. So if you'd like to donate and leave some comments, please do. I love hearing from you guys. Take care and have a good day.